That's not a good sound. Uh-oh. Oh. Man. Oh, now I gotta put a new garage door opener in. So here's the old broken one, a 1/2 horsepower Craftsman. Now I looked it up on the serial number there on the side, and it was built in 2002. So that's been here for a while. So it's a pretty good garage door opener. This is chain drive, and I think I'm gonna replace it with the same thing, but let's do belt drive this time so it can be nice and quiet. So let's take it off the wall. So we've got two things we're going to take out. Just this pin right here. We're going to take that ring out of there. It's just a pin that goes right through this shaft. And then down below here, we're going to take this pin out. See that? And that's with a clip there. I'm going to leave this stuff on this garage door, and I'm going to leave that bracket on the wall because odds are good, since this is the same brand, we're going to be using the same stuff, and I won't have to mess with everything. So out comes this pin. Whoa. There we go. Skadoosh. So now it's unbolted and just laying on top of the spring, so be careful when you unbolt the other end here from the ceiling that it doesn't fall. We're going to rest it on top of a ladder. Yeah, I get to use all my ladders today. Oh, nice. So we'll put that right underneath there. So there's how much clearance we have. We're going to just drop the opener down on top of the ladder, so that'll be relatively safe. Now we're going to leave this bolt, unbolt that one, and then on the other side, we're going to leave that bolt and unbolt this one. And then the wires, we're going to keep the wires because look, they're up in the ceiling nice and neat. So we'll make a mental note of how these wires are put in. Shouldn't be that hard because we're using the same unit, a Craftsman for a Craftsman. Unscrew these. Wow, it's like I'm doing an endorsement deal for Craftsman. Let's grab a wrench. What's this? Was this a Craftsman? Oh, it's a Stanley. Well, there goes my endorsement deal. Okay, here we go. So I'll be over this way a little more. Okay. Well. Well, that was simple. Here's the old one. Look, it snapped off. You remember earlier in the video when this spiky thing flew right at me. It's fine, but think about how hard this has worked. So this is approximately 18 years old. So 365 days out of the year, it's probably been opened, 2 times, right? So that's 730 times a year times 18. 13,140 times this garage door has worked. Way to go, Craftsman. All right, so here's the new garage door opener. Belt drive. Has 2 remotes, outdoor push button thing, indoor push button thing, sensors. This is connected with Wi-Fi, App Store, Google Play. Wi-Fi? I don't even know how to use that. I guess we'll find out. Let's open it up. Okay, so we've got it all set up. Here's the motor. Here is a push button opener for in the garage. Couple for the car there. And this is for outside the garage. A couple of brackets for the sensors. And then this is a belt. That's our belt drive instead of a chain. This is the deal that rides up and down on the rail. Here's a bracket for connecting it to the garage door. And here is the rail in pieces. I'm gonna put that together. And of course, a bag of screws. Okay, so let's assemble the rail. Here's the first one. This one has a slot in it. See the slot? And then a tab. So make sure the slot is like that and the tab is facing up because that slot will eventually be for the pulley. See, the pulley's gonna go in there, but we don't need that in there right now. So we're gonna tap each one of these end to end and make one big long rail, like this. And we'll tap them in with a rubber mallet, make one big long rail. And then when we get all the way down there, we're gonna put this part on. Okay, so this is the part that will attach to the opener. Okay, and that will go here. And we'll tap that in with the rubber mallet. Let's go back to the beginning. So we're back at the beginning. Here's the inner and outer trolley. We'll slide that on the end. And we're gonna go past a hole that's in the rail right here. And in the rail, we're gonna put a screwdriver. So now let's put it up in the air. Normally you would take the box that the garage door opener came in, but I already cut it up and put it in recycling. So let's hope this thing works. So we're gonna put it up in the air here with this tool case. And then on the other end, we'll go the garage door opener. So we'll slide this down a little bit. Get her all set up. And we don't need that piece of cardboard here anymore. Take that off. There are 2 bolts right here and right here. We're gonna loosen those, put the bracket on, and then put those back in place. So I have a 1/2 inch socket wrench. We'll undo these. So those are fastened down now. Now we have the 1/4 inch bolt and the 1/4 inch lock nut. They're gonna go right here. And then we'll put the lock nut on the bottom. That'll be the stop for when the trolley travels up and down here. See, that cardboard was covering all that grease. Let's go to the other end here where we'll put the idler pulley and the belt on. So here's what we're gonna grab for this end: the belt, the pulley, a nut, a lock washer, and then the bolt that goes through the pulley. So let's take the tape off of here. The tape is on there because all the grease inside. Grab the belt. It's going to face like this. We'll put a little bit of it in, maybe a foot, something like that. Okay. Lay the belt down. And we'll grab the pulley. And then make sure the bumpy side is facing in. And then we're going to put the pulley in like that. Lock washer and the nut. Tighten this down. This is how it's going to travel, up and down. See? Now we bend up the tab. Remember the tab? Remember this? So we're going to take a screwdriver. Hey, it's another Craftsman. Oh boy. Okay, so bend it up like this. So when the screwdriver is removed, this stops the trolley, but leave the screwdriver in for now. Now there's a little bit we left hanging out. We're going to put it onto this loop, just like that. So now we'll unravel the belt, and we're going to go all the way down here, and we're going to wrap it around that greasy gear that we just took the cardboard off of, right? And we'll go all the way down here, and we're going to wrap it around, and we'll put it on the other end of the trolley assembly. Back over at the trolley assembly, we're going to undo this piece of spring-loaded deal. So we'll unscrew that, okay? And then we're just gonna have this. Now we'll take the belt, we're gonna connect those two with that one piece of chain link that's in the kit. We'll shove it over through here. This will go on and tighten it like that. Okay, so we can finally take the screwdriver out of there. I know you were waiting for that moment. Okay, now we're gonna put a wrench here. This is a 7/16 wrench. Put the screwdriver on this tab and we'll pry it out, and the spring will expand and it will tighten the belt. There, see how it expanded a little bit? So now everything's nice and tight. One more thing, we gotta put the cover on here and tighten it down with the screws provided. Now I'm going to attempt to put it back up as gracefully as I took the other one down. So for now, I'm just going to set that back up on the spring. And then, I gotta walk up. Oh, here's a... Okay, I'm still holding it up, you know, towards that wall. Now I'm gonna put it on top of the ladder. This isn't as heavy as the other one. Okay. Hey, that was a lot easier. We'll attach it to the garage first. There you go. Put this ring in through the hole here. That locks it into place. So here's the beauty of getting a Craftsman to replace a Craftsman. A lot of stuff you don't have to worry about. The bracket, the hole placement. I mean, look at, I didn't do anything. The thing fits in perfect. Oh, there's where the wires go. This is a red wire and a white wire. So this is from the push button in the garage. It's gonna go to this red right here. Put this down, put the red in, and there's the white one. The others are black and white wires. And they've been twisted together. Black is gonna go here, white's gonna go here. This one goes here. This goes here. Old button, new button. There's the old sensor, there's the new one. Put a light bulb in. There it is, the Craftsman 3/4 horse belt drive. So what do you think? Was that simple? I'd take some time out of your day to put that thing in, but it's quiet. It's pretty nice. I'm supposed to download the app. Yeah, like I'm gonna do that. Well, now I have a garage door for 18 more years. So that's good. Well, thanks for joining me. See you in the next video. Oh, there's Duke. Good night.